Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Gothic 2, The Night of the Raven. Indeed, actually it's night today, so it fits the theme perfectly. Unfortunately, there is no raven in sight. I can only make one, and that was the worst one probably I've ever done. Anyway, in the last episode, we finally managed to get back to town. Hurrah! Also, we managed not to initiate the quest with Martin because for some reason it won't be going up on, so no reason to stick around here. I've tried several times recording on different saving spots, nothing happened. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the tavern for once, or the pub, and talk to Cardiff, the owner of it.
How are things?
If you want something to drink, you'll have to order it.
Of course I will have to.
I bet you overhear a lot
But
of
he
things.
talks also about
So
other
what's
things
that
as
to
well.
I've always
And
got
that's
an
what
open
we
ear
want
for
to know.
news.
Have you got your purse open then? Every piece of
Not
information
really
I give you will
open,
cost
but
10 gold pieces.
I suppose he wants 10. You know what? We'll give you 5.
I'll give you no more than 5 for your information.
What? 5 gold pieces? Are you trying to ruin me? Let's make it 7.
How about 6?
No, it doesn't work that way. Let's say 6.
You're a scoundrel, you know that? Well, if you insist, let's say 6 gold pieces for each piece of information.
Very well. So at least we reduced him by 40%. Yay for math on recording. Also, I need some
I need
information. Because we want to talk about work, but
Where can I find work?
You're not likely to find work down here at the harbor. You need to go to the craft.
you mean other than the thieves' work?
But if you
Her,
wield a
her.
decent blade, you could go challenge Ulrich. He fights
Yeah, I'll
for
do
gold
that, but
behind the
Ulrich's
warehouse.
standing in a tavern right now, so he won't be fighting. But what I wanted to do is this one
Is
here.
there any special work to be had around here where I could make some quick money?
Something special?
That
you say?
almost sounds like, well, let's play a game of roulette. You set everything on red and black
Go talk
comes.
to
You go to
Nagura.
jail. And
Maybe
you
he can
don't
help
get
you.
any cash. Well, how about
Got
this?
anything special for me to do?
I've got something for you, but that should only interest you if you're a man of versatile talents.
I
What have
am,
you got?
actually.
Well, Zorus, the potion vendor in the marketplace, currently has a guest.
Oh yes, I
Fire
remember the
magician.
Fire Mage.
And?
He had a new chest made specially for him by Thorben the carpenter.
So,
They say that this Darren has bought a bunch of valuable stuff with him. But you didn't hear that from me, understand?
no, I never heard that. Right, so we're gonna talk to Nagu over there as well, to get to know what he's...
Cardiff says you may
Has
have a
to
job
say.
for me.
Well, well. So you're looking for a special job.
Yes.
But we play by my rules, understood?
What does that mean?
Yes,
That means
what
you
does
do
that
what I
mean?
say and you get a third of the profits. If you don't like it, then there's no job.
Okay, how about we say we split it
We're
50-50?
business partners, so it's 50-50.
So we have no job, right?
Okay. I thought I'd give it a
Oh,
shot. Of course we'll split our
well,
profits
I
fairly.
guess that he is not the man we thought we would be.
All right, what's your plan?
You know the merchant Beltram, don't you?
Yes, we've met
If
before.
not, it's time you talk to him.
And let me tell you,
This
he's part of the
Beltram is
Ring
a
of the
messenger of
Water.
surprise and
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say that. Oh,
That is,
now they will all
he
come for me and
had
probably
the
kill me
messenger
because I've told anyone a
until
secret
I
here.
cut his throat. And now Beltram has to get a new one.
Yep.
And that will be
It'll probably
you.
be me,
Your
indeed.
job is to get hired by Beltram and fetch the delivery from Akhil. You bring it to me, and then I'll set it on to an interested customer.
Alright.
He'll fork over a tidy little sum for it. And just don't try selling the stuff yourself. Have you
Why?
done that?
Because I would get more money if I do it? How much
How
of
much
the
will
profit?
the profit be?
I can't say exactly, but I estimate around 400 gold pieces.
Well, that would be a nice 200 gold boost. So, very well.
Well then, I'm all set.
Good.
Go!
And get on your way. But if you try to cheat me, you'll soon be every bit as dead as the messenger. Don't forget.
Nah, you're not running Punk Buster. You won't find me cheating at all. I'm sorry. Not happening. So, he's a very interesting man. First he says like, well, I cut the messenger's throat. Now we split it a third to 70%. If you don't like it, there is no job. And I'm just gonna casually say, well, how about we actually make it 50-50, because that sounds fairer. And he's like, oh, you got me. Alright, we're gonna make it 50-50. I was like, wait, what just happened? You promised me no job if I said anything against you, and then I say 50-50 and you are okay with it? Well, I guess I should be happy by that, right? Oh, what is the name of the inn? The Sleepy Money Bag. Wow.
That's terrible.
Wow, just wow. That makes me grin inside right there. I like that name. Oh my god.
Are you looking for a job?
I am
What's it
indeed.
about?
My errand boy hasn't come back, and I'm waiting for a delivery from the farmer.
He's dead, Jim.
And how much is it
I mean,
worth to
he's
you?
dead,
I'll
Beltram.
give you 50 gold pieces.
Sure. Well, I'm not
Okay.
getting the liver for you,
Just tell
but you
Akil
know what?
that I sent you.
We're gonna get it
I'll
anyway.
give you a package. Bring it to me.
Alright. We know where Akil's farm is. We don't need to talk to you about that anytime soon. Also, we're gonna save here, so nothing will happen. Also, we shall be looking to the chest of Zurus. So, in here is Daron and Zurus. So if we sneak in, where's Daron? Oh, Daron is over here. All right. So there's a chest over there, and nothing else. So we just have to get that one chest. But first, we shall be collecting these potions here. Because, you know, I'll always take what I can get. Now, let's get over there. We don't want to wake the citizen up because that would be like really bad. And now we're gonna save. Because sometimes, if you break a lockpick, people wake up. And we don't want that, of course. Oh, that would have been interesting, like, trying it! Dang it! Everyone wakes up. Alright. Alright. Damn it! Alright, I know the part of the combination now, that should work. That was very unfortunate. And then just going to sleep when I stand right there. That's nice. No, it broke again. Alright, do it again. I think that was the no, that was the right save game. Yes, it was. Alright. Oh. There we go. Some scrolls and a little bit of gold. Sounds good. Now, that was for the expensive items that he was talking about. A few spell scrolls, some gold. Not too shabby for a day's work. Or night work at that point. So, now we're gonna go to Akil's farm. And get what the other messenger couldn't get. Well, he could get it, but he was killed, so I suppose that's the same thing, however. So, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna go to Akil's farm, get the package, get it back to Nagur, and then that's about it. Also, what you could do, you could go to Lord Andre and actually try and get Nagur into jail. But we don't want to do that, because we want to be able to live in peace with the thieves right now. Rengaro is one of them. Then we've got Halvor, the one with the fishes, and Nagur, the one that we are on a job for right now. So, you might think, well, now what kind of advantage does that give us, if we are like fighting for the thieves instead of against them? Well, particularly, actually, it doesn't make any difference. If you, for example, get all three thieves to jail, that will be fine. Or if you help all three of them, then that will be fine too. The result is just a different kind of encounter later on. but basically the end stuff is the same. So let's go to Akil. He's sleeping, but I don't care about that. Baltram sent me. Give me your parcel. Obviously, I'm very
So, you're his new
trustsome.
messenger. Okay.
And for
I've
trustsome, I
already
mean
made up the package.
trustworthy. Alright. Shipment
I've gotta
received.
Go. So long. I really...
Right. What was in the... Oh! Actually, we got a rough bastard sword. Broadsword, I mean. Interesting. Very well. This is the package. Fit... No. I wanted to say, the package fits the south of a door in a tavern? That doesn't make any sense. And this is the parcel of weed that we shall bring back to Cypher once we go back to the farm of Onar. Not for the time being, however. By the way, I do like the environmental effects. However, the picture is quite dark. Hopefully it's not too dark for you to see things. For me it's quite... well, it's alright, I suppose. It's not ultra good, but it's alright. Sometimes when it's dark and I didn't look exactly where I was going, I could fall off cliffs. Hopefully that won't be happening right now, because otherwise I would look like an idiot. So, let's hope that doesn't happen. Also, what you should know is that Nagur, for example, will always deal with you when you are only a citizen. He will not be dealing with you if you are in the militia. Even if you're not wearing your armor, it doesn't matter. He will still recognize you and will say, "Well, don't you think you're clever? You're not wearing your armor, but I still know you're part of the militia, so I won't be dealing with you." So if you want to work for Nagur and get him behind bars, then perhaps you should not talk to him when you're the militia, but before that. And that's what we're going to do, because in a bit we'll be joining the militia. So I'm not much of a fan of not doing the quests I can before I do certain things, so it's better just to be certain that we can do things before we're continuing. Also, you can always go back to Constantino if you want a place to sleep. You can just wake the old Kutcher up, lie in his bed, and sleep. And that's basically about it. You don't need to do anything else to, like, take a good rest. Or, if you're joining the militia, you can go, of course, to the barracks and do that there. But for the moment, we shall be bringing back the parcel to
I brought
him.
the package.
Well done. I'll see to it that I sell it. Come back tomorrow.
Alright.
Did you sell the wares then?
Huh, it's not tomorrow yet.
Not yet. These things take their time. I want to get a good price after all.
That's right. Elric. Hello.
What are you doing here?
What am I supposed to do here? I'm drinking.
Oh,
But if you mean,
really?
what do I do all day? I arrange fights.
So,
You arrange fights?
Every day, from noon until evening. Behind the warehouse in the harbor district. Home sweet home.
alright.
What are the rules for the fight?
Quite simple. All regular weapons are allowed. No bows or crossbows, and no magic.
So,
We
bows and
fight
crossbows
until
do
one of
not
us
count
drops.
towards
And
regular
as soon as one of us
weapons?
is flat on his
Enlighten
back,
me, please,
it's over.
why?
Got it? Whoever leaves the ring is out. So if you quit, I win. The stake is 50 gold coins. If you win, you get 100 back. If not, well, then your money is down the drain. Got it?
Yep. I want to fight against you.
Indeed.
I only fight from noon until evening.
Oh,
The fighting is only worth it if there are enough spectators who place bets. It's much too
Is
late
it?
now. Come back tomorrow at noon.
alright. Shall be coming back to you then, I suppose. Do you have anything specific to say, my good friend? Nope. Nothing. Okay. Well, to kind of speed this up a little bit, we'll go to Laymar's house. Because that's where everyone goes when he needs money, but I also want to sleep in his bed.
Damn
Nope.
it.
I'll be sleeping in your bed. Just like that. And now I shall be leaving. Just because I can. Also, Celebration! 100 save games, and looking forward to the next 100, because that will happen for sure. Do you have my
Did
money?
you sell the wares then?
No.
Oh, you take your sweet time here. Alright, go to Elric first then. Elric is actually not too far away here. He is down this way. But before we get to Elric, however, there's another quest that we can do. Elwyn.
Boy, that lunatic's hammering is wearing me down.
Who are you talking about?
Where are we
Can't you
down?
hear that hammer?
He's
What are you
I'm
hammering
sorry.
all day long in the harbor?
He sounds a little bit like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He takes the hammer to his hut every
Oh, I love this. This guy is awesome. I'm sorry.
I could take care of Felon.
You want to help me? What's in it for you?
You
Yeah.
tell me.
We'll help you.
That's how it
This
is.
guy is
All
fantastic.
right, if you can get
The
him to
voice
stop
is nice.
hammering,
I like
I'll pay
it.
you 25 gold pieces. But I'll tell you one
Alright, I'll
thing
do
right
that.
now. You can't talk to the guy. He's nuts. The only thing that will help is a few decent punches.
Alright, I'll deal with him.
I'll see what I can do.
You can think about it. Remember, I'll pay you 25 gold coins.
Yep, I got that. So, the dude he is concerned about so much. First off, by the way, we're gonna steal all this so it's on the wall here. Secondly, the dude he was talking about is not this way, by the way. It's the wrong direction. We need to go the other way around. Around here. What the? Normally he's around. Oh, there he is. Hello, Felon.
Hey, you! Could you stop hammering?
No, I have to finish this.
Alright, how about this?
Just quit hammering, okay?
Just try not to bug me too much, okay?
Wow, this sounds so similar.
Stop that hammering or I'll break every bone in your body.
Forget it, or I'll knock some sense into your head with my hammer.
With your small hammer compared to my sword, I doubt that. Also, you're going down, man. I have no love for people that address me like, okay.
You'll...
Wow, that was quick. Well, we get a rough short sword, some stuff, and 2 hammers. Well, looks like this man was having ambidextrity going on. Trying to hit like with the left one and the right one at the very same time. He reminds me of some old dwarves I've met in some other video games that wield 2 hammers. How about you stop?
So you beat me.
Will you stop hammering?
No, don't hit me anymore. I'll stop. But if everything collapses around here, it'll be your fault.
Right, he goes back to sleep, or rather back in his hut. And we shall tell Alvin that everything is alright now.
Felon will hammer no longer.
Hear that? No more hammering. At last, I thought the fellow would never quit.
He did,
You've done me
because
a
of me.
huge favor. You know what? I'll give you 30 gold pieces.
Well, at least 5 more than you promised me. That's very kind of you, good sir. Now, to go to Elric, we have to still continue a little bit onwards to get to this place here.
I want to fight against you.
I only fight from noon. The
Oh,
fighting is only
it's
worth. It's still
no, it's
too-
actually not noon. That's right. It is morning. So, what are we going to do to pass time? Well, it's pretty simple. We are going to go inside here. Gonna take that bed here. Gonna rest until midday. And then we shall be going out of the house again.
Smart kid.
I'm not a
Smart
kid,
kid.
by the way. But thank you. I feel honored. Now he's standing. That's what I wanted. Alright, good sir. How about we have a fight
I
here?
want to fight against you.
Do you have 50?
Yep.
Here you are.
We have a new. The bets are placed. Are you ready?
No.
Come here.
Then let's see what you can do.
Don't stop now.
Not bad.
Well, that was easy enough. Let's get his weapon. Oh, we're gonna let him stand up though. Because he will be a little bit pissy if we take all the gold from his body. By the way, why is it always that he gets the 100 gold pieces? So basically he could run off with it and not pay us at all. Of course he doesn't do that, but
Ah,
it's a bit of a
my
weird
head.
choice.
Oh, man. Here's your 100 gold pieces. You've earned them.
Thank
and one
you.
more thing. No one talks about what goes on behind the warehouse. The militia puts everyone who does the slightest thing here behind bars. And those boys don't like to see betting on fights.
Oh, I see. Alright. I'm gonna go then.
The inhabitants of Corinus, by the
And going back to Nagur. Maybe he has already sold the package he promised us. Hopefully. Otherwise, there is nothing we can do right now.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Alright. Nagur. Done with it?
Did you sell the wares then?
Still not?
No.
Oh, come on, dude. It's so long ago already. It's like only like 3/4 of a day and you still haven't sold that stuff. What a terrible thief and seller you are. Right. Time to go to sleep. Once more. Because Nagur hasn't sold his stuff just yet. Alright. Let's do this again. Go outside. Go into the pub. Also, what's the name of the pub? The Pig Leg. Alright. What names? Done with it!
Sell the wares then?
Thank you.
Yeah, but for less than I thought. I only got 300.
So I got 150, that's alright.
Part of that goes to my employers, and Cardiff gets his usual percentage, plus the gold for your commission, which leaves a
Okay.
total of 240
Oh,
gold
alright.
pieces.
On 20 then.
We'll split those as agreed. Here's your part.
Thank
You
you.
did good work. I've passed that on to my employers. What comes of that is out of my hands.
Alright. I'm not gonna ask that.
Hey, you.
Hey, you, come over here.
But Cardiff
I've
has
got
something
something for
special
you.
for us.
There's a fellow here who insisted on talking to you. Since you weren't here, he told me to give you a message. He
I
wants to meet
actually,
you
well,
behind
was here,
Halver's
but
fish shop. This piece of information is free, but that's an exception, kid. Anything beyond that will cost you.
What did the guy look like?
I could tell you that, but you need to pay for it, my friend.
no. Definitely not. So, for the first time now, we get talked to by the thieves. Because we saved Halvor, saved Drangaru, and saved Nagur from getting put into jail, we now have the opportunity, a friendly opportunity, to talk to one of the thieves' own members, which is Attila.
Hey, you.
There he is.
Finally. I've been waiting for you, stranger.
He's a
Who are
pretty
you?
tough opponent,
What
by
do
the
you
way.
want from me?
That isn't important. What is important is what you've done. You have remained loyal even if you weren't aware of it. Some benefactors have become aware of your loyalty, and they are offering you a chance, so use it.
Hey, just tell me why you're here.
I have a gift for you. Everything else is up to you, stranger.
And we have received a rusty key. Now, if you were to put all 3 thieves behind bars, then Attila won't actually come to give you the key. He'd rather be fighting you. So, yeah, it's your choice what to do. And this is the encounter I spoke of. You either will be attacked or you will be given the key directly. If you attack Attila anyway, if you are attacked by him, then you will get the key no matter what. So you might think, well, where's the entrance to the thieves? If you look at the key, though, no, that's the other rusty key. This key has been damaged by salty seawater. And the only place that we know of that has a door that leads to the water is this door over there. It's lit by torches, so it's not really hard to miss. But, you know, the thieves and their "we hide ourselves in the darkness" theme. It will be in here. So I'm gonna pick everything up that I can on the way to the main hall of the thieves. But there are also rats down here. So that should be all of them.
Nothing there.
Some nice rat meat. And of course some more potions, which is never a bad idea. Also want to look in all the corners that we can so we don't miss anything. A rusty axe.
Nothing there.
Should be another rat. There we go. Now we've got collected 5 meat. And there's a chest over here. Oh! I think I don't have any lockpicks anymore. Alright. I'm gonna buy some once I get the chance to do that. And also I'm gonna increase my dexterity again once I can do that as well. Because I need lockpicks for sure. And I need more dexterity so my lockpicks don't break that easily. Also lockpicking is always good to have more skill in. Because the harder the door or the chest is, the more time you will need to actually open it, and that means the more chances you have of breaking your lockpick. Simple logic, but a very difficult outcome if you break your lockpicks too often. It can be a very bad idea to do that. Now, we're gonna make our way along this path here, and we first try and find one person here.
What are you doing
Jasper.
down here? There's nothing here for you.
Actually, I was called down here, sir.
Out with it. What are you doing here?
How about...
Attila gave me a key.
Oh, that's a
why I'm
written
here.
mistake. Okay,
So what do you
Attila.
want of me?
Alright.
Wouldn't you like to know? Keep your cool.
I will.
Go see Cassia. You're expected.
Okay. I'm expecting you ask of me like, what are you doing here? I've never seen you before. What are you doing down in the sewers? Like, they're waiting for me? Then why don't you know that? Oh well. I guess that's just him being stupid. That's alright though. Hello.
Have you lost your way? I don't think this is the right place for you.
How
If
do you
anything
know?
happens to you here, no one's going to help you. So be careful.
Okay, well. That was a very broad grin. That we didn't see at all. So, we go onwards here. Here are some beds. There's a chest. And here is Cassia.
Hey, you!
I see you received our gift.
Indeed I
I'm
did.
Cassia.
All right, Cassia. So tell me why I'm here.
You caught our attention by winning the trust of some of our friends. And we want to offer you a chance. You can join us.
Okay, so...
What's in it for me if I join you?
You can learn special abilities from us. Abilities that will allow you to live in luxury.
But I wouldn't have to hide out down here, would I?
No. You only have to stick to our rules. That's all.
Okay, so... Well,
What are your
rules.
rules?
The first rule is, you don't breathe a word about us. To anyone, ever. Second,
Okay.
don't
And if
get
I
caught.
do?
Third, if you draw your weapon down here to attack someone, we'll kill you. And the fourth and last rule is, those who want to join us have to prove themselves.
Well, that's not a rule, that's actually a standard thing. But, okay.
What can I learn from you?
Jesper is the master of stealth. He will show you how to move without making a sound.
Alright.
Ramirez is an exceptionally gifted burglar. No lock can withstand his picks. And I can teach you how to be a pickpocket. I'm also going to help you become more dexterous, for dexterity is the key to your abilities.
Okay. So I'm just gonna say the following. The typical female pickpocket, and the men are just doing the normal burglary stuff. Ah, game. The things you know about society, game.
How am I supposed to prove
That's
myself?
a good
Now,
question,
will
though.
you join us or not?
Yeah, I will, but... How about...
What do you know about the missing
Do you know something
Why
about
would
that?
that interest you?
I want to find out what happened to them.
When you emerge from the sewers, swim down along the coast to the right.
They also
for a
tell you,
while.
by the way,
You're
where you
bound
have to
find
go.
your answers there.
And we already did that, so...
Okay, I'm in.
Great. You'll be given an opportunity to prove yourself. And if you want to learn from us, you're welcome.
So...
How am I supposed to prove myself?
That stubborn old alchemist, Constantino, has a beautiful ring, but he
does?
doesn't really need it. I want to see it adorn my hand.
Well, he doesn't really need it, but you want it for looks? How is that even better? Oh wait. Women looks? Important. Okay, sure, I get the meaning. So,
What happens if I get caught?
let me
Just
guess.
don't get caught.
Oh,
Okay?
okay. I thought you were the, we're gonna kill you. But no, actually,
teach
they don't
me?
know.
Sure, no problem. Just let me know when you're ready.
Right.
I
Dexterous,
want to become
please.
more dexterous.
So, 10 points, please. And we're still 3,000 short of doing something else. However, we now have 30 dexterity. That means we can use a different bow as well. The bow. Well, we can use a different bow. It's called bow. Yeah, that's like very creative. Thank you. For the time being, we also cannot go out the other way that leads down here, unfortunately. Because you will only able to go down that other path once you've really joined the guild and proved yourself. So that's not gonna happen for the time being. However, what I'd like to point out is the fact that down here is a chest that we want to open a little bit later on. That chest contains something that we definitely want to take on. Especially because it is locked quite hard. I think it has about 15 or 20, I think, combinations. So you need to remember everything down to the last one. What I did do, however, for that particular lock is always to write down the combination I already entered, so I'm not getting it wrong. If you also have activated the shuffle in the configuration file, then that lock will probably be one of the worst things you can ever open and meet in the game. So you probably shouldn't be doing that. It does gain a little bit more fun, or get a little bit more fun when you get a little bit later in the game, but I'm not a big fan of scrambling locks just on the loading, because I like to have the lock the same thing they were used to before. But that's just my own personal opinion about that. Of course, you can differentiate between yours and mine. For me personally, having the lock on the same thing after loading and before loading is alright with me. So, before we continue, however, we shall be saving, and also I'm going to cut the video here. So when we come back, folks, we'll be going to join the militia, and thus we enter the Thieves Guild and join the militia. So we've got two things at the very same time that don't fit together. But you know what? The thieves actually like it, so we should be alright. So when we come back, folks, a little bit more of this. Also, militia! I'll see you next time.